This week has been absolutely jam-packed with progress over here at the Legacy Aquarium. Started with fixing the koi pond, began setting up the glow tanks, and Alex's team even set the bridge tank. You want to set the bridge again?
No, thank you.
The shark tank even got dropped down and spun into place. And we started fixturing out the outside of the Reptarium. The freshwater corner tank has been set. Got a chance to see the slant tank up on the stand. We even got our last delivery of aquariums and stands. But guess what? Today, these S-tanks are actually getting put up onto the stand. These S-tanks are about 3-4 foot tall, and the stands are not much shorter than that.
Just as tall.
That's not all. They even have these 2.5 foot caps that go on the top. So when all is said and done, it's gonna be like 9 or 10 feet of aquarium right here. Alex's crew is actually finishing up a couple things, and then we're gonna get started setting these. Let's go check up on them. Guys, doesn't this bridge tank look absolutely nuts? And even though it's set, the work is nowhere near done. Right now, Oscar's actually taping this up. They have to actually sand and silicone the entire thing together. Remember, this has to hold water even on top so that fish can swim over your head. Very tedious process, but these guys are gonna knock it out of the park. I think some of the other guys are working on the shark tank. So it's been about a 4 or 5 day process working on the shark tank. It's a lot of work to do. Right now, they're actually filling up this section right here with almost like a mortar or a cement. The problem is you have to do it slow because the chemical reaction for cement heats up. So you don't want to heat up and melt and bend the acrylic or warp it in any way. And yeah, it might be a long process, but it doesn't stop there. The Mahi crew actually still has to get these up on top of here. Then once they silicone everything, it's time to start building the catwalk, which is crazy. I mean, the stuff looks like steel, but it's actually just fiberglass. Obviously, it has to be because you don't want steel because then it's gonna rust. Here's the catwalk right here, guys. Look at all of this material. And again, I know it looks like steel, but it's fiberglass. I didn't even know they made stuff like this. So really, really cool. Cannot wait to see what that looks like all set up. It's gonna be crazy. Guys, first things first, we have to clean this entire area up. We gotta get everything out of the way. There's 1,000 fork trucks. Dustin's moving outside right now. Then we can start worrying about setting these. The one thing I don't really know right now is how these things are going. I thought that they were going next to each other so you could walk through the middle. Right now they're set up like this. So let me know down in the comments how you think we should set them up or how you think they're going to be set up because I'm confused as heck right now. Do you even know what this looks like in here? Obviously it's a rectangle, but do you even know what it's supposed to be?
A fish tank? For me to remember all of these little tiny things, it's a lot. My brain is mush.
Alex, was this one you guys custom built?
Yep, that's one that came from our shop.
Wild. And obviously, guys, everything with acrylic is super fragile, so everything has to take a little bit of time. Alex and Dustin right now are trying to get this thing picked up a little bit so that we can get the forks underneath it and get it on the tank. I always forget exactly how they do this process, so we'll just sit around and see.
You know something I'm just thinking?
Oh no, what?
Obviously this wall is gonna have to get built. It can't really be set until that wall is built. That complete wall can't be built until the shark tank's in, but then once this wall is built, we're not gonna be able to get the pile up in. If the play is to have Matt come, see how we've got like this partial wall here right now?
Yeah.
Is if that's what they need to do like ASAP. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be an issue. There's so many of these issues that you don't think about until they're there.
It's up on the stand, but it is up on 2x4s. Now they're starting to take them out. So they take it out one side at a time. They're gonna drop this side down slowly. Ooh, there it goes, it's down on the one side. Always such a sketchy process. My heart starts beating so crazy. I know they're gonna do it. They do great at everything they do, but it still doesn't mean it's not scary for me watching. There it is, it's down on the stand. It's a lot bigger than I thought, like everything else.
Yeah, they're all big, right?
Yeah, they're all giant. I don't think I know what's going in this. I didn't even know this was over here. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even say because whatever I say is gonna be wrong because I get confused. This is freshwater.
Yeah.
I will tell you that. But other than that, guppies. It looks like this tank is where it's going to be, at least for now. It's going to be out of our way. We are going to probably have to move it in the future so we can finish the walls around. Right now, this is where it's going to stay.
Looks like Alex is going to give us a chance to see what this looks like. I kind of like the white cardboard though, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. Oh, thank God, there's brown cardboard. What's next, black cardboard?
We're going to just keep unwrapping and the tank's going to be like a 10-gallon.
That would be awesome. There's one beta fish.
Oh, wait.
Can you see?
I can see
That's our fish tank.
Tank.
It's cool to see the light come through. Crazy acrylic. So we got to move the one S tank out of the way so that we have some room to actually set these. Still don't know exactly how these are going to go. So it's going to be excited to find out. I cannot wait to see these. There's more!
This stuff is such a pain in the butt.
If it rips, you're beat.
You're screwed. Just the right angle.
So you guys get an idea how big this tank is. There's a full-grown Dustin in there. Very rare. Very rare. I haven't seen one of these in years. Alex, this is suspect. What the heck is, what's this, dude?
I don't know.
Is that your booty, dude?
Dirty Mike and the boys are in there.
That's a tiny one though. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm guessing planted out some driftwood or something. I don't know exactly, but...
Yeah, you know what? I'll have to... Ashley's supposed to be here anytime.
Oh, I think I see his beard coming in now. He should be here in 15 minutes. The S tanks are completely prepped and ready to go, so we are ready to actually lift the first one up. They're actually going to put it on the stand and then rotate it. Can you believe we're about to see one of the last tanks actually get set up over here at the Legacy Aquarium? I cannot, for sure. I am so excited. And these ones are going to be monsters. They are going next to each other, not in a line. So you're going to be able to walk with 10 feet of tanks on either side of you. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. And guys, how crazy is it to see it in the air over there? Really close to getting this set down. Obviously, they're gonna put it down one side at a time. These things are gonna be massive.
I had them laid out where they're going to be like pretty much side by side with like a lane in between. So we're going to try that first to see if there's enough space. It might be too tight for people to walk through. I'm kind of worried about just people being comfortable.
And you want multiple people to be able to walk down the middle.
I want like people to view both tanks comfortably without bumping each other, and maybe people to walk past them without bumping each other.
And that's a lot of room. That's like
a lot of room.
45 feet of
Probably
room.
about 312 feet.
How does this go?
That's it. We're done. We're just going to put a tank on that one.
I'm okay with that.
You're not in a good mood right now. Yeah, I know. I can see it.
All right, guys, so it's up on the blocks right now. They just got to get this off. Look at this place, man. There's so many aquariums here. It's looking so good. Brian would be freaking out right now, man. This is amazing. I get giddy just thinking about, you know, little Brian and Lori breeding ball pythons over at the BHB basement. A lot of alliteration. But anyway, I think about that all the time and like, look at what they've done. Honestly, an incredible story. I'm so proud of both of them. I miss you, Brian, so much. So proud to watch this place come to life.
I've never seen them like that. Like I said, even when we went into that storage unit, they were just on the ground. Went into the church because they had some other things there that were similar, but these are really cool.
We haven't seen most of our tanks with the stands wrapped.
These are the first ones, you're right, because these are finished. All the other ones we're still getting naked, right?
Yeah.
So it's, again, you think like, oh cool, this is awesome, but then nope. You know, there's still so much more finishing, much like the Reptarium. Like that's the next fun part, is it's gonna go from being here, excitement, to finishing excitement.
Till now, it's not going to work, man. What's going to do, it's going to take away from all of it.
Would have been really cool, would have loved to see it like that, but all for the greater good of the place. Bashy doesn't want anything getting choked up over here, not being able to see the koi pond or the chameleon wall. Maybe putting them in a row. Kind of cool though, from the top it's gonna look like a giant snake.
I want to see what it looks like when they're both this way. Move it over to the left and then to the right.
Then flip it around.
Yeah, down and up,
Load it on the truck.
left and right.
Straight back. Yeah, just go straight back.
Got to flow right. If I don't like the way this looks, we're gonna just put them dead center aisle and see how that
Like a long snake
just
or
long
something.
ass, yeah. Stuff that's in print looks good on print, but doesn't look good in reality. So you just got to make it work.
Here is a basic look at what we might be doing. Now it's time to move the other one in place.
7'7".
Just put the in part of that, right? Just leave it right there. Where's the wall? The wall's right there. Just leave it right there.
I think this is ridiculous.
It looks pretty sweet.
I think it looks actually better than if it was the other way.
It's like a whole separate area. Just kind of separates it better.
Right there. Corner back that way a little bit. Moving fine.
Different from what we had, but what we had simply would not work. Like here's the wall, like on the wall, so there's plenty of room, I think. And we can make this wall something sweet too, so you can, you know.
Well, this is more than a wall. There's going to be windows.
Right,
And there's going to be doors.
Be
Not
wrapped
going to
on the
work
outside,
because
or-
they had the door probably being right here, which is not going to work.
Figure something
that out. Where the
Are we
doors.
doing like a wrap on the outside so it looks crazy, or just on the inside? Like,
I haven't got there
Right.
yet.
Probably over the next few weeks, we're going to actually fine tune exactly where these go. But for now, you kind of get an idea of how awesome these S-tanks are going to look. We got this big freshwater tank unboxed and set up on the stand. I think there might be one more aquarium left to set, which is the clownfish and anemone exhibit. Other than that, every aquarium has been put on the stand. Pretty soon, we're going to be getting fish shipped out. Speaking of out.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.